Jared Lukoseviches is in the penalty box. A slashing minor gives the Everblades their 4th State Insurance USA power play of the game, and Lukoseviches, he is absolutely getting an earful from Swampy right now. And it's not often you see, you can very visibly see that Lukoseviches, Swampy is getting in his head a little bit, and Lukoseviches just overzealous in the crowd, gets the slashing minor, and now getting a full-on earful from the Everblades mascot in his 25th season with Florida. Stingrays win the draw, crank it off the glass, get it all the way down the ice into Florida zone. Back for it is Masella. Everblades, 1 power play goal coming on their last man advantage from Joe Pendenza late in the second period. Puck played now to Pendenza. Room to burn up the ice. He'll take all of it. Over the blue line, Pendenza flying into the left circle. Puck knocked away from him. He got it back, but had to stop up. And the Blades will reset on the perimeter. Now McCarron with it on the right wing. Back to the blue line, Masella. Pass over, Jostling, not in his wheelhouse for a one-timer. Jostling backing off towards the blue line. Passes down for McCarron now for Jostling. Into the middle. Masella loads, fires, and that shot is blocked by Scarfo. He'll pick it up, passes for Hughes. Stingray's going to try for something shorthanded. Hughes. Pass goes to Thorpe. Knocked away from him. Chow goes, gets the puck. Goes to Masella. Everblades taking some time, swapping out to the next unit. Masella spinning in his own zone, waiting for fresh players to get onto the ice. Now passes away for Lambden and heads off to the bench. Logan Lambden down the left wing into Stingrays territory. Behind the net, Irvine will get it up the right wall for Winicky. Plays it down back behind the cage. Lambden trying to get it out front, couldn't. Goes away to the wall. Winicky pokes it up to the blue line for Lucas Calbla. Calbla for Stefan LeBlanc. His pass across for Winicky, had to reach back for it to slow it down. Now into the middle, up to the blue line. Over LeBlanc on the left side. His wrist shot blocked. Second try towards the net. They score! Tipped right out front. And Florida's got a second power play tally and a 3-0 lead with 11:36 to go in the third period. Right out front of the net, it's Logan Lambden lighting the lamp for Florida. Lambden, that's his second goal of the playoffs. First shot by LeBlanc was blocked, got it back, threw a wrister towards the net, and looking at Lambden, parked right out front. Oh, beautiful reach by Lambden. That shot was going well wide, but he pulled his stick across his body, deflects it with a blade right into the back of the net. And Florida now 2 for 4 on the power play, up 3-0 on the South Carolina Stingrays with 11:36 to go in the third period. Things looking good right now for Florida, capitalizing on their opportunities in this game. Opportunistic would certainly be an apt term to describe the Everblades in this game. So now South Carolina, they've got to really press the issue offensively if they want to have any chance of forcing this game into overtime and potentially winning it. Driving in, sliding into the boards hard in his own zone is Kim. He's able to get himself back up to his feet. You never like to see a player go feet first into the boards. Kim looked over to the official for a call, but it's good to see that he's only angry instead of injured. Stingrays clear the puck down the ice. That is an icing call against South Carolina. Face-off coming back in their zone with 11:02 to go in the third period. This crowd is jumping now off that goal by Logan Lambden. So Stefan LeBlanc and Lucas Calbla getting assists on that marker. For Calbla, that's his first point of the playoffs. So certainly good to see him get on the board. Slowly but surely, pretty much everyone in the Blades lineup now has gotten themselves a point. Face-off taken by South Carolina in their own zone. Chow steals it away to the far side corner. McCarron behind the net for Winicky. Taking it back toward the far side corner. Cycles behind himself. Now Chow with it. Turning away from Mass. Chow around the backside of the net. Chow walking it out front, trying to slip it home with a backhander. Taken away by South Carolina, but they couldn't get the clear. Nice hold by Masella. LeBlanc to the right side of the blue line. Masella down to the goal line. Puck bounces off the stick of Winicky. Gets some help. Taken by Masella as he comes in deep to get the puck. Now McCarron up to the blue line. LeBlanc fires, and that shot blocked. Masella gets it. Shot is blocked out front as well. Good couple of blocks by the Stingrays, and now they're able to get the clear. This one not going to be an icing. LeBlanc forced to race back for it. Gets to the puck. Off the boards, looking for Lambden as he comes out of the bench. Can't get it to him. Stingrays dump it into Florida's end. Onto it goes Masella. Now Hughes away for Hash. Shot towards the net. Couldn't get a tip. Sails wide. At the blue line, Redekop not able to get to the left point in time to hold it in the neutral zone. Delgaiso controlling now for the Stingrays. Off the boards. Calbla gets it right to his stick. Off the glass. And it gets over the stick of Redekop and out to the neutral zone. Jared Lukoseviches. For Hughes, he'll just dump it in. This has been the strongest line for South Carolina tonight. Delgaizo, Hughes, and Lukoseviches. Delgaizo pass able to find Redekop at the left point. Behind the net, Hughes trying to get it out front. Came out front at the top of the crease, but Hickey quickly knocked that one away. Puck now out to the red line. Back for it is Hash. Ahead, Lukoseviches. He'll just rip it around the wall. Makes its way up to the far side. Hash marks. Therefore, it is Hickey. He rims it hard around the boards. That puck is going to go all the way down the ice. And that will be an icing call against the Florida Everblades with 9:12 to go in the third period. Shots are 27-13 in favor of South Carolina, though, throughout the game. Big reason for that is just that they've had to get that many shots to try and push for themselves. But Florida, they haven't had a whole lot of chances in this game, but when they've had them, they've been getting them in the back of the net. Faceoff is on the blocker's side of Johnson. It looks like they got to clean something off of the ice. Part of a broken stick. Looks like the nub of a stick. So one of the referees goes to pick that up. And they'll throw that into the penalty box to get it off the ice. Pendenza matched up in the faceoff dot against Wilkins. And Wilkins takes this draw for South Carolina. Shot towards the net by O'Neill. Off a body and well over the crossbar. O'Neill from the wall this time. This shot blocked by a skate. Goes off of Calvo right over to Jostling. He'll just skate it up to the red line, dumps it in, and heads off for a change. Coper flying in after it. Plays a hard hit on Hall in the corner. Now O'Neill coming in the other direction with the puck. Pass into the middle, bounces into the air. O'Neill almost got it back himself, but it's taken instead by Ewens as it goes down low. Ewens passes blocked. Able to get it away to Moberg. He bounces it off the far wall, finds Irvine. Florida gets another clear out of their own zone. Now Hall onto it. Stretched up the ice, tipped by Florican, deep to Florida's end. With the puck now is Zach Ewens, trying to rim it around the wall. Lukoseviches slows that down, keeping it onside. Hughes now down the boards for Lukoseviches on the far side. One hand on the stick, slides it to the side of the net. There's going to be a penalty coming up against Florida. 8:15 to go. A tripping minor is going to give South Carolina a power play chance and a chance to get themselves back into this game. But it'll come with 8:15 to go in the third period. It's going to be Zach Ewens going into the penalty box on this trip. So Ewens into the penalty box. South Carolina, another opportunity against the Southwest Waste Services penalty kill. Florida's been perfect on the PK so far tonight, but all South Carolina needs is one goal to get themselves feeling good and get right back into this game. So Florida, they've got to make sure that they can get another strong kill here. It's South Carolina's fifth power play opportunity of the game. Stingrays win the faceoff. Kim to the middle of the blue line, looking for a shooting lane, takes the shot, and it's blocked out front by Chow, goes to the far side boards. McCarron fighting for it on the wall. Outnumbered, Stingrays take it back. Now with it, Lukoseviches rips it towards the net. That's blocked by Masella. Down low, Hughes trying to pass it out front for O'Neill. Couldn't get a clean shot up, put that one wide at the blue line. Kim miss on a dive. Stevenson has to come out way out of his crease to get to that puck and prevent McCarron from getting a shorthanded opportunity. Kim will take it in behind the net. Pausing for a moment. Stingrays quickly swapping out to their second unit. O'Neill still out there right now. Lukoseviches over the line, dumps it in, takes a hard check on the boards for his troubles. Moberg up the far side wall. Anderson there from the bench to hold it onside. Shot towards the net. Save made by Johnson. Rebound goes in behind. Delgaizo and O'Neill get the puck away for Lukoseviches on the close side wall. Banked up to the blue line. Anderson for Lukoseviches. Pass to the side of the net, looking for Delgaizo to get a chance in tight. Got away from his stick. Now Delgaizo with it in behind for Lukoseviches. Shot, and he puts it off the side of the net. Moberg gets it, and he's able to pound it all the way down the ice. Stevenson waiting for it. 43 seconds of power play time still left to go for South Carolina. Now up it's Anderson. Dropping it back for Evans. Over the line, Evans pass over to the left wall. Stingrays back in on the attack. Bounced up towards the line, Anderson. Able to keep it away from Darcy, goes for Delgaizo. Down for Evans. Up to the blue line, Anderson. Inside the left circle, shot towards the net. Johnson stops it, rebound out front. Pops away, now Evans gets it, but he can't get it towards the net. Evans takes it in behind, pass out front. Flora kick and save made by Johnson. 10 seconds left in the power play. Ewan standing ready to get back into the play. Pass across for Delgaizo. Deflected off course. Goes to the close side corner. Stingrays take it. Now Delgaizo shot. High riser goes up and away. And Ewans is out of the box. Stingrays 0 for 5 on the power play in this game. 6:07 to go in the third period. Everblades doing some great work right now on the special teams in this game. 2 power play goals on 4 attempts. And on the penalty kill, Stingrays haven't been able to break through against Florida. Haven't been able to break through at all so far with now under 6 minutes to go. Stingrays with the puck. Stretch pass up the ice, deflects away from Scarfo, but now he gets it back for Courtnall. Courtnall driving towards the net. Save made by Johnson. Great poke check. Prevents Courtnall from dragging it across the crease. Another shot, another save for Johnson. Off the glass, Hickey gets it up to the blue line, but not out. Long shot, denied by Johnson. Hickey shoved down in the far side corner of the boards for Kim. Little pass, finds Scarfo, right back for Kim at the line. Towards the middle, Michael Kim, long wrister, deflects off a stick and goes wide. In behind the net. Thorpe can't get it out front. Now with it is Chow. Chow skating away, finds Winicky. He'll just feather it in deep to Stingrays' territory after he gets over the red line. Winicky off for a change. Hall with it now. For Lukosevic, expecting Lukosevic to be playing a lot of hockey in the final 5 minutes now of this game with the Everblades leading 3-0. At the line, Hash holds it onside. His shot towards the net, knocked away by Ewans. Off the glass, ahead for Logan Lambden. Everblades, if they could score here, would ice the game. Lambden shot on, and a save made. Pass out into the slot, grab by O'Neill. Skating it down in the other direction, Kevin O'Neill. Knocked away from him by Ewans. With it now is Jostling. Pushed off the boards, hard up the far side. Redekop gets it back for South Carolina for Hash. Back to Redekop. Stingrays changing their forwards. Ahead for Evans. Touched off his stick in deep to Florida territory. Onto it now is LeBlanc down low. Worked over hard by Evans, but LeBlanc works harder and gets through it. He'll lob it out to the neutral ice. Jostling onto the puck. Knocks a bouncer in deep to South Carolina's end. Down low for it goes Kim. With 4 minutes left to go in a 3-goal game. Stevenson, he's starting to head over towards the bench. So now it's a 6-on-5. South Carolina trying to push and get themselves back into this game. Masella ahead, finds Darcy with the empty net. Darcy forced to just clear it in with a maze of white bodies out front of him. Can't really get it in deep. It's staying at the Stingrays' blue line. Now chopped in down low. Kim going for it. Coper chasing after. Kim able to pass it around the backside of the net for Anderson. Stingrays making a change. Fresh from the bench, it's Lukosevic. Finds Hughes. Over the line, chips it into Florida's end. Onto the puck is Kabla. He gets it through the air and back out to the neutral ice. Now Hall with it. Connor Hall. Ahead, Lukosevic couldn't get it in very deep to Florida's zone. Kabla once again turning it out. Back for it is Hall. Passed away now for Redekop. He passes behind himself to get it to Hall and prevent Cody McDonald from trying to ice this game with an empty netter. Now on for Bear. Hughes. Over the red line, Hughes. Shoved over. Everblades get the clear all the way down the ice. Not going to go for an icing, so Redekop has to head back and pick up the puck. Redekop with it now. Driving. Passes for O'Neill. Dumped into Florida's zone. Johnson stops it, leaves it behind. Moberg, he'll rim it hard around the glass, and that's going to be an icing call against Florida. Faceoff coming back into the Everblades zone with 2:41 to go in the third period. Well, fans, the recreational rinks inside Hertz Arena have a lot of cool options for public skating. The rec rinks are open daily, year-round inside Hertz Arena. The rec rinks offer learn-to-skate programs, youth and adult hockey leagues, junior Everblades travel hockey program, figure skating, birthday party skating packages, and there's also private ice rentals for groups. Check out the latest schedule online at skateeverblades.com. And we've got a timeout called with 2:41 to go in the third period. Everblades leading 3-0 despite South Carolina leading the shot clock 33-14. Shots on goal in the third period right now 11-4 in the Stingrays' favor. But they don't ask about the shot clock. If the shot clock determined the winner, yeah, South Carolina, they'd be winning quite handily. But right now it's Florida up 3-0. And with a timeout called by Florida, Brad Ralph chatting with his guys, making sure they know that to surrender this kind of lead is unacceptable in this situation. Tied series 2-2. The big game 5, Florida, they need this win. Goals throughout the game. Winnicky in the first, Pendenza in the second, Lambden in the third. Pendenza and Lambden's goals coming on the power play. Florida, they need to just hold on here. They could bury an empty netter just to get this game over with, would certainly feel pretty good. Right now, it's going to be McCarron in the face-off dot. On the ice, there's 6 players out there for Florida. Can't have that. So right now on the ice, Darcy's being sent over to the bench. McCarron, Winnicky, Chow out there alongside Hickey and Cole Moberg for Florida. Those 5 men will be tasked with helping Johnson seal away this win. Bear Hughes wins it back for Wilkins. South Carolina set up. Hard blast by Kim. Nice block by Chow. Off the boards. Everblades can't clear it. Floric, 2 in the corner. Pass around the back side of the net. Up towards the line for O'Neill. Nice reach. It's tipped away by Winnicky. And he has the empty net. Kim trying to fly back and catch him. Winnicky shot. Scores! Blake Winnicky's second of the game. Nice defensive play. Sets that up. And that should just about do it for this one tonight. Florida leading 4-0 late. And the Everblades are going to pick up a win in Game 5 and push the Stingrays to the brink, heading back to Charleston. Winnicky's second of the playoffs. That'll be an unassisted goal. Kim, he did his best. He put in a real good effort to try and dive back and block that shot. Is reaching out his stick for the ghost of a chance that he could have deflected it off course. But Blake Winnicky buries his second of the playoffs, second of the game, and gives Florida a 4-0 lead late in game number 5. Everblades control the draw. Stevenson back in his crease. Holper will dump it in from the red line. So game 6 is going to come Monday, May 1st. 7:05 puck drop. 6:55 broadcast start on the Fifth Third Bank Florida Everblades broadcast network. You can follow along with that on ESPN Southwest Florida and FlowHockey.tv. Puck inside the Everblades zone. Sharp angle try. Nice save by Johnson, and wouldn't have counted anyways as they call a hand pass against the Stingrays. So this faceoff is coming out into the neutral zone. So announcing Blake Winnicky's goal. Unassisted goal. Faceoff coming out front of the Florida bench. Shots right now 34-15 in the game for South Carolina. And this a huge win for Florida. So the Everblades, they will take 2 of 3 games here at Hertz Arena, using their home ice advantage as best they can. Shot on to the Florida net. Glove save made by Johnson. Everblades clear the puck down the ice. Not far enough for an icing. Redicott back for it. Now passed on for Martin Hash. Ahead to Thorpe. Thorpe over the red line. Now played to the wall for Magera on the right side. He's spun out. Evans gets it now. Pass across to the side of the net. And a shot never came through for Wilkins. Everblades, good job collapsing in front of their netminder. Lambden in the other direction, trying to pass it for McDonald. Couldn't get it through to him. Magera now bounces it off the wall for Thorpe. Thorpe over to Courtnall. Moberg pushing him hard. And the puck controlled now by Ewens. And he'll just hold it behind his net and let some more seconds leak off the clock. Ewens and Moberg, almost a bit of miscommunication now into the final minute of play. Fans cheering loud as the Everblades on their way to a Game 5 victory. Calder up the ice. Ashton Calder on the right wing, trying to cut towards the net. Puck sitting in the blue paint. Darcy can't stuff it home. Save is made by Clay Stevenson. 44 seconds left to go before Florida can properly celebrate this win. And now we got some real shoving. Hall ripped the helmet away from Cam Darcy, and he is irate. Cam Darcy and Connor Hall, they're both being thrown into the dressing room early. Looks like just some matching misconducts for those two, so we'll stay at 5-on-5. And the referee pointing to everyone to stay away towards the bench. So not seeing anyone extra. Just waiting to see. It looks like it'll be 4-on-4 hockey, but they're not going to bother throwing anyone into the penalty box because the game will be over before we would go back to 5-on-5. 4-goal lead for Florida, up 4-0, and you can never miss a goal with Flow Hockey. With Flow Hockey, you can watch today's event live along with all other Flow Hockey games for the rest of the season. Visit flowhockey.tv for more information and sign up for your subscription today. No better time to sign up than during the Kelly Cup playoffs. That's FLOhockey.tv. 4-on-4 hockey will end off the game tonight with that. Chow out there alongside Calder, Ewens, and Moberg for the Everblades. Face-off won by South Carolina. Now it's taken by Calder. So they're both given 2 minutes for roughing. Calder controlling in the neutral zone. Skating back in, just trying to give Florida one more to match their high for goals in a playoff game. 4 seems to be the magic number in the playoffs right now for these two teams. In every game so far in this series, the winner has scored 4, and the loser has not been able to get more than 3. So it seems if you reach 4 goals in this series, you're in a pretty good spot. Calder down the left wing. Fans cheering as the time winds down. Chow gets it down low. Shot towards the net is blocked. Radikop will take it. And this game comes to an end. The Florida Everblades, a 4-0 win, have a 3-2 series lead.